Welcome back to Maximum Impact, the show.
Yes.
Here we are. I took my watch off because the beeping wouldn't stop, so I can't tell what time it is, but I feel excited to be here with you and Pear.
It's time to talk.
Yeah. Pear's pouring our water.
Yes.
We're getting ready to explore each other's past few days. Pear, I'd like to start with you.
You'd like to start with me?
Yeah.
You want me to start?
What have you been up to? What's been going on?
Once again, we have been fighting the authority.
All right.
Yeah, they tried to the mysterious snow people. They must have found out about the show. And they took down the episode fairly quickly, and also the previous one. I think they didn't like that you smoked out with Rihanna and Slayer. So I've been trying to get them back up. Hopefully, while this one is out, the other two are also out.
They'll be up.
Yeah,
They'll
up.
be up.
Sorry, up.
They'll be up.
So I've been fighting the power. I've also been out walking again.
Any more
Doing a lot of talking.
developments?
On the pile, you mean?
Yeah, what's the word? Now it's like an ongoing crisis.
Yeah, it's terrible still.
Yeah.
It's day by day, it's getting like... It's terrible because I am walking past it every day. Not to check up on it.
But you just do. It's on your route.
That's my path. That's my route. So I need to pass it, even though it's,
God, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's almost gone now, but then it'll just be like a big shitty hay pile. That's no fun.
Maybe we could do like mud competition or something. Have you seen that? The mudfest clips?
Like Swamp Fest?
It's Swamp Fest,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Maybe we could do something like that. Over
Are
there.
Swedes comfortable being that dirty? Would that be
Depends
an
on
issue?
where you're located.
Okay. Not a lot of Sodermom types.
No, not in this city, but
Trying to play in the mud.
You go a little bit further up north.
Yeah,
Definitely mud people.
that's the mud people.
Yeah. Around Gävle.
Okay.
Our friend Eric.
Is that where he hails from?
Yeah.
The Mudlands?
Sandviken. Mudland.
Oh,
Especially if you're into bikes and stuff.
that sounds fun.
If you're into like motocross,
Yeah.
or like just speedway, then you're a mudman.
Well, let's see if we can bring him out to your little neck of the woods.
Yeah, see what he does to that location. But yeah, Swamp Fest, for those listening who don't know what it is, it's like a big kind of, I guess, BMX and skateboarding.
I think it's anything that rolls
Yeah,
or
party,
walks.
like a festival, kind of 1 or 2 day festival, where they build obstacles to roll and skate and bike on.
I think so. Yeah,
Like,
anything goes.
Just
really.
all around a swampy area, kind of, where mud and puddles of mud
Yes.
are a big thing. And like 90% of the entertainment is like falling, I think.
Yeah, it's sloppy. It's made to be like a very imperfect set of obstacles.
Yeah. And it's cool. We can show some of it, I think.
Yeah, I think
we're
it just
allowed
happened
to
like a
do
few
that.
days ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. Back
Cool.
in the day, I used to have a little
Yeah.
mud wrestling, but
yeah.
not like the sexy kind. It was like at this harvest festival, and they had like a mud pit, and you kind of go out on a long piece of wood. And you but they give you a burlap sack full of mud, so you have like a weapon. And they just let kids like get out to the middle and just pummel each other until one falls in the mud, and then everyone cheers. You could really do that in your neighborhood now.
Yeah.
All the toxic mud.
Should we try and make it happen?
Why not? I mean, we got to have something to talk
Maximum
about.
Impact Mudfest. Annually.
3 friends that show up for free beer that we can't refrigerate.
The funny thing is that I think that the listeners are actually a perfect crowd for that.
Maybe. I mean, if we could
Okay.
collect them into one
Yeah.
muddy area near your house.
The few I know who are listening, I think they would be very much up for a Mudfest.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can get some funds together.
Some like candy apples,
Yep.
What else do one do at Mudfest?
Eat snacks, different kinds of snacks.
Bacon snacks, kind of.
I think so. It's close to. I mean, we could have it family friendly, or then there's the Swamp Fest in Florida. Just looks like post-apocalyptic. It's like if they had a party in Mad Max, except there's no gasoline involved.
Isn't that kind of like the main inspo, like an apocalypse party?
It certainly looks like hell on earth. I might have aged out of actually ever going to something like that.
But people like us, extreme sports, males, are very much into it.
Yeah.
I know that few years we were doing not few years, a long time we were doing this DIY in my hometown.
Similar?
I mean, not Mudfest, but we, when we started doing festivals and stuff.
Yeah.
Like booking live acts. It was a lot of fire,
That's good.
Like you took a lot of inspiration from the post-apocalyptic aesthetic.
Was it?
Chains, like bikes.
Yeah.
Like sharp things.
Spiky.
Leather vests, mohawks.
That's fun.
Yeah. So we should definitely incorporate that into our Mudfest.
It's a good thing we're recording these great ideas.
Yeah.
Because we're not writing it down, but it's good to have this documented so we can remember all the great plans we're starting to make.
So yeah, that's it. I've been walking a lot. Working, walking, waiting.
It's a nice balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. You waiting for anything in particular?
You. Damn. Did I just say that?
Waiting for me.
Waiting for the man.
You speak very lyrically.
Yeah.
I like that.
Feels like a lot of other people are waiting for you to come here.
Yeah, apparently. Nobody has anything to say to me until I walked into Pear's studio, and then my phone went fucking ape shit. And I had to be the guy who's like, oh, yeah, what? Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely. And then I'm just staring at my phone, like answering retarded questions. But
what do they want?
Just sort of like, it's like nothing important. It's stuff that I think they think is important, and they probably don't think is as important as I think they do. Something. You follow that one? That was a little tricky.
I can imagine.
A little bit of a labyrinth of
tongue
speak right there. But no. Yeah. My phone blew up. I don't know. It's like the Bermuda Triangle when I come in here.
What do they want you for? What do you think the Swedish
It's everybody. It's everybody. My friends are waking up in the States and they're texting me random shit.
Not only the Swedes.
Yeah. And then Swedes are asking about stuff. It's fine. I enjoy being wanted.
Yeah.
I'm not wanted all the time. Well, shit, I just got out of the gym. I feel good. I feel excited.
Yeah.
Stronger. You know who I was working out next to?
No.
Fucking Skarsgård.
The
Alexander.
Did you say hello?
Well, it was just like kind of a mutual admiration for each other. I felt like a respect, but unspoken.
But did he recognize you from
12 years ago? No, I didn't press that, but I felt like,
damn, you should have.
Just a couple of big dogs.
He can become our first guest.
One day I'll say, it's hard to talk to somebody in a gym. My neighbor goes there too, and I don't even, it's like, hey, what's up? But like I would have a conversation with him outside.
You have to respect the process.
No, it was good though, but it allowed me to really push it. I felt like, just like the couple of big dogs down here in the machines, just like going.
Tall boys. What do tall boys do?
Let's see. I was doing a little chest and back, and I think he was on a similar wave.
He got to be.
But yeah, I wonder how those dudes, guys and girls, like roll through everyday situations in like very vulnerable scenario, like doing something like that. He
needs to be in shape.
Yeah, but I did that. Last week I went to an event, which I didn't really understand what it was, but my friends that put it on invited me, and it was nice to say hello to people. But it was like about the regulation of the color black amongst the world of fashion in order to not make like 32 shades of black and like poison the environment and all that stuff. But
yeah,
I showed up looking like a fucking acid casualty from like a fucking Matthew McConaughey movie or something, because I was the most colorful I've ever dressed in my life just by accident.
Oh, acid casualty is like
Just like a
hippie
fried,
kind of.
yeah, like beach bum hippie,
Yeah, okay.
you know, Bob Marley cat, and
Yeah.
I got a lot of stares because everyone was wearing appropriately black clothing.
Oh, it was like a
It was
theme
like people
for
in
the party.
fashion and people that make textile and stuff, and I just was like, dude, oh my god, everyone's like looking at you, and then as soon as you look over to them, they like look away.
Oh, you
know?
didn't get the memo, basically.
I just like got my friend texted me, come here. It was a thing that our friend Eric from the Mud Town had done photography for.
Oh yeah, I was there.
So I went very early because I couldn't stay.
Oh, it was a black colored theme.
Everybody was just in black. I mean, I know that's pretty Swedish,
Damn, I guess I was just lucky.
but I showed
wearing
up
all
looking like a pack of crayons, just like, what up?
Oh,
And everyone was like, hi. And then eventually I left, feeling like fucking like an alien. But it was nice to see some people. It just looked silly. I looked like I was trying to be different.
maybe you're just like provoking in your nature.
I was part of my own personal
Like
resistance.
you're a trickster. You're put on this earth just to like confuse people and upset people because it's
Apparently.
needed.
Maybe I just shake it up a little. But
you know what about this phenomenon?
what's that?
A trickster?
No. You would please tell me.
It is like a needed character in all things that live. Kind of, it's in every kingdom. The
Yeah.
animal kingdom, human kingdom.
Really?
Yeah, in Nordic mythology, it's like Loki,
Yeah, Loki
guy,
I've heard of for sure.
and he's just like a bad apple.
Uh-huh.
He's just put there to upset everyone. Like you need balance,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like constantly like pranking everyone, stealing.
Mhm.
I mean, worse things, murdering stuff,
That seems pretty tricky.
having sex with all these girls he's not allowed to have sex with. He's like,
He seems like
and he loves it.
he goes from like he has a spectrum of like funny to like absolute pure evil.
Yeah, and you can find these characters in all like old books.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, maybe you are a modern trickster.
I mean, I'm down with being kind of the lighthearted,
Yeah,
like
sweet.
wear the wrong clothes to the
Yeah.
event type of trickster.
What other things could you do?
Mm,
That's like, okay.
I don't know. Loki style disruption.
You shake somebody's hand a little bit too hard, like
Yeah, you know what's great? You know, it's really fun to do. My friend and I used to do it. We when you're talking to somebody that you want to throw off balance, you just blink a lot and smile. And I could do it a little like, you tell me something.
We're talking about you being a oh shit.
Like just do that and like you crumble immediately.
But
But it's great because the first two clicks, you're like, oh, he's blinking. And then it's like he's having a fucking
that's like provoking.
But
Like,
this would be
yeah,
in
but
the-
I mean that's not natural. You need
Well-
it needs to blend into like the into everyday.
Yeah, I mean that was first try.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
Then
that throws people
but
off.
it's a good one. It's definitely like confusing.
Yeah, that was like my friend Charles and I would do that for like a whole summer, and it was just terrorizing conversations. And then you
Yeah.
could kind of keep smiling until they felt like it was their fault for noticing. There's also, you can do things when you meet people, you just purposely say the wrong name.
Oh yeah.
Like, if I just kept calling you Peter over and over
Yeah.
until
People
you
have done that to
fucking
me.
lost it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Or if you like say hello with your name, like you introduce yourself every time you meet someone.
Oh yeah, that
That
crushes.
happened, that's one of the worst things I know, when I know that I just met this guy like last
Yeah.
week, and he's like, "Hey, what's up? My name is," and I'm like, "I know that."
Yeah, your name is
It's-
dead to me.
It's this like, it's a really bad way of trying to dominate someone. It's just like,
I feel like that would be like a Loki thing, because you're in there, you're just wrecking like throwing everyone off balance,
yeah,
and then they're just like,
yeah.
like,
They enjoy it.
yeah,
These cats.
well,
Cool.
yeah. I don't enjoy it if I'm not planning on. I don't know. I just, the other day was just like, I felt so silly.
Yeah, I didn't even know. So
Yeah,
did someone tell you like, hey, this is a black collar?
I walked in, I was like, what is this? Because it's all like, textiles hanging from the ceiling. And then they were like, yeah, like blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, I dressed for the wrong fucking wedding here.
I did not know that.
Because it was very like academic. There was a lecture about it all, and it wasn't yet like a party. It was more of like an industry talk.
Yeah.
And I just was like, dude, you did not.
They should have communicated it better.
I didn't feel offended. I don't think anyone else was offended. It was just sort of like silly. Like, dude, what? You wore that?
Yeah.
Whatever. It was fun. It was nice to see some people and then leave pretty fast before the party started.
I recruited a new listener actually at
Go
this
on.
event.
Go on.
Wonderful, wonderful fella.
You were at the party
Yeah,
where it was more probably like
yeah,
a gathering versus like a lecture about.
yeah.
the
Maybe it was a
specific
lot of
thing.
people. You were early.
Yeah, I was there. Like
I was
4
there
o'clock.
like late.
Yeah.
But
New listener.
new listener, hopefully. I mean, I'm gonna chase him down now.
You gotta be on these people.
Yeah,
You gotta be all over them, smothering.
that's
them.
what I do. It's like a cult now.
Stand
I'm
outside their window and
Constantly recruiting.
just. Are you listening up
Yeah,
there? I can send you
definitely,
a link.
I'm
Do you wanna
glad you
listen
listen,
now?
but I need you to send me a video of you listening to it.
And if you
Cost.
tell your friends, and then it like keeps trickling down, it's like a kind of like a.
It's like what's that movie with the Sixth Sense kid?
Mm-hmm.
The
Sixth
Pass
Sense?
It On. What was it called? Do you remember
Oh,
that?
it follows.
No. It
No.
follows as a horror film.
I feel pretty horrible sometimes about this podcast.
Yeah. But no. This movie is like, if you have an idea, tell someone, and they will tell someone. It's like a pyramid scheme, but like like a romantic film
I didn't get to that
from
one,
the
no.
90s.
No,
Yeah,
I
whatever.
didn't see it.
Whatevs. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so that was the last few days. Nothing crazy happening.
Maybe we're doing this like in a too high tempo.
What do you mean?
The show is so frequent that we have nothing to talk about because we see each other like every 4th day almost.
Yeah, but other things happen.
Yeah, true. And sometimes things actually happen.
Occasionally, we might experience something. And
Yeah.
I thought about maybe go to the binocular convention as an example.
When is this?
I think it was happening when I was telling you about it, but we
Oh.
got to look for these things. That was day 3. And I said, maybe we should go. And maybe that was the last
Yeah.
day. But it looked like, some fellas hanging out with like some scopes. Everyone in average age is like 65.
Yeah. Wonderful idea. We need to go to more like events.
Technical.
Like,
Technology.
what is it? Like a fair? Like a show?
Trade show? Yeah. It was
Trade show
just,
for binoculars and like weapons,
It
aims.
was funny because you
Scopes.
didn't really have guns. So they had dummy guns with like,
Yeah.
expensive sights on them. It was like a gentleman's gathering. Everyone was retired. They're like, I'm either going to hunt or like look for birds.
Mm. It is. You think there's a lot of difference between like Swedish hunters and American hunters?
I don't know. I've never been in like a hunting culture, or like I haven't been out hunting, I don't think. So I wouldn't know.
Mm.
I feel like they're both doing the same thing. But I have no idea. Like I knew a few hunters back home, but I don't really like know what goes on.
Yeah. Well, it feels more like dramatic American hunting. There's definitely like more, cool stuff to buy.
Maybe-
And like gear and like different, I guess, like
Yeah, what I imagine now that I'm thinking about this question is that like the US, it's like, how can we dress like we're in a fucking war?
yeah,
And then I think of like England, maybe Europe, where it's like a little more old school, kind of visually like traditional, not like tactical stuff, bit more of the old school in Europe. But I don't know. It's like I know one guy who's a hunter out here, but I never see him in that setting.
Mm.
He seems pretty awesome.
My father's a hunter.
So what's he wear?
Green stuff, mostly.
Kind of on.
And sometimes orange.
Oh, like safety orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But he's not like dressing like he's gonna, he's in the movie Predator.
no.
Yeah.
It's not, there's not a lot of tech gear, you know what I mean?
think
I guess
pretty
it
cool.
is, but it's like necessary tech. It's not like braggy tech.
Or like
Where you
I'm
can see
hacking
that it's
everything
like,
with
no,
my gadgets. Yeah.
Just a warm jacket and like
I got my deer finder.
and like at like maximum there's like a inside pocket for shelves. You know what I mean? Like
Shells for
yeah,
for
like
bullets.
shotgun shelves.
Oh yeah.
But it's funny. I was making a short film about him. I was trying to,
Really?
or thinking of doing it. But I got this old clip from when he's like out. Because sometimes if you're like a hunter in a certain, because you have certain like land that you rent
Okay.
from like villagers
Big
or
landowners
farmers or
yeah.
like, and you pay like a monthly rent, kind of, to be able to be out on the land and
That makes
shoot
sense.
animals that go there. So, and sometimes like the landowners or people living there, they call like the group, because there's always like a hunting team kind of with 10 guys and girls, 20 maybe, I don't know. And they sometimes they call them like, yeah, I got like a really annoying bird here. Can you come out and kill it?
It's like Jaws.
Yeah, it is like
That's where my brain.
they're like assassins
Yeah.
for hire.
Yeah.
But they're sitting at home. Sometimes they get a call like, and I
Just
was
stroking their shotgun, like waiting for the phone to ring.
yeah, I was home. Yeah, exactly.
Just
like in the rocking chair, just like
it's gonna ring soon,
Yeah.
buddy. Come on.
And he got a call from an old lady. She was just like, yeah, I got this stupid crow just sitting here eating all my crops, scaring away like the
Yeah.
the animals. Can you come and kill it?
And then your dad's like,
And
I'll
he's
find
like,
him.
Oh, I definitely will.
I'll find him
Yeah.
for 800,000. I'll find him and kill him for 20 million.
They do it for free.
Okay.
It's just like a hobby, kind of.
I was just thinking of Quint from Jaws, where he
Oh,
goes
yeah,
in
yeah.
and he's like, I find him for this, but I'll find him and kill him for this.
Oh yeah.
And everyone was like, fuck.
Is that the guy helping the police officer?
He's the guy with the boat.
Ah, he
Yeah.
is so cool.
So what did your dad do? Like, so he gets a call.
I think we got out there, and the crow was missing.
So there's no job.
So we just sat there and talked to the old lady for a while, got a cookie and a coffee, and then we went back home. But it was like a fun,
Kind of cool.
it was fun to film the mission, kind of.
Yeah.
Like he's getting the call. I think I filmed him talking to her, and then like we're just in the car,
Oh, dude.
like going 15-20 minutes out in the Swedish like village.
I kind of
hunt this
imagine
crow.
like your dad comes down the fire pole when the phone, he gets the
Yeah.
call. He's like, it's go time.
He's in the bat cave.
He comes
Just
down
like-
the pole,
Yeah. Yeah.
grabs his stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I think you should
it's fun.
like.
It's
Did you
fun
ever
little-
edit it together?
No, I don't. I think I left it alone because there was no kill,
But
so it
even
just
that's-
felt
yeah.
meaningless, kind of. But and I don't think he went back for it. It would be
Yeah.
cool, like if it was actually like a struggle, to get this crow, like a, what is it? Who's the poet, the writer who has the raven inside?
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it is something with a bird that's bothering you, like drives you mentally insane.
And those fuckers are pretty smart too.
Yeah, no, I mean the crow. The
Tricksters.
crow knows.
Yeah, the tricksters.
And the scary thing is if you kill a crow, if you're mean to them, the other crows will know instantly
That sounds nightmarish.
because they talk to each other and they have face recognition.
Yeah, they're ridiculous,
There
right?
is so fucking scary. I think there was like an experiment with somebody giving like a mask, handing them out and asking people to be like a mask with somebody's face.
Okay.
So there's like 20 Chris's now walking around the city being mean to birds.
Oh boy.
And then just after a while, people just started attacking this. No, sorry, the crows started attacking this guy with that face.
Okay.
Like no matter he were.
Because
he was in the city.
they could sense.
Yeah, they kind of talk to each other about like faces.
So wait, like I'm confused. So they went after anyone with the mask, or they knew that the one guy had a mask on to make him look like everybody else?
No. They went after the people with that face.
So they saw the
that was
mask,
on
they
the
just
mask.
went
Yeah.
after it. Yeah, they're fucking smart.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty, even though you didn't catch anything or the job didn't get done, like I feel like there's so many activities in life where it ain't even about the result, you know,
Yeah.
especially like if you're with your dad or something, you know.
Yeah. It's the journey is the destination.
It's like the fishing trip. You don't catch anything, but you have a blast or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
All those things are good.
Everything's interesting. I mean, we know that
Yes.
since we're now doing a show about nothing.
We have to analyze the hell out of shit
Yeah.
and then loop it back into like why it's the moral of a story or something.
You know, after the first episode, a lot of people were asking me, "But what's it about?
Oh, people are struggling with that
What is it about?
because they need to be spoon fed.
Aren't you supposed to have like a theme?" And I was
Yeah.
like, "What do you mean? Like the theme is that there's no theme."
Yeah.
And the more I think about it, the more like relieving it is that we're not doing this with like a red thread.
Yeah, I think it's like you're just committing to something.
It's just
The whole point of this is to not have to, be stuck in a line going straight.
yeah.
Well, I've been, watching the news and yes, again. And,
Not this.
yeah, we're going to take it all the way deep, dark.
Okay, but no wars.
Why don't you just pump the brakes
Okay,
on all your
sorry.
demands?
Sorry.
Okay, so I was watching this. We'll get to the good part.
I'll peel the orange while
Yeah.
you.
Take your time with your little fruit,
Yeah.
with your little cup. No, so I was watching, I'm interested in the news and current events and history and watching, yet another war that America gets dragged into by a nameless country in a nameless region of the world. And I started to think, about the movie Stripes, which I don't know if you ever saw it.
I haven't seen it.
It's a very funny movie with it's a bunch of guys in it, like Bill Murray, Jonathan Landis. He's the other guy from Ghostbusters, John Candy, a bunch of guys, great comedians. And it's sort of about how it's a bunch of guys at the end of their rope, they're in their late 20s and they all just volunteer for the army. It's like post-Vietnam, so there's no real major war. They're just like, maybe this will fix us.
It's a 80s movie, kind of.
Yeah, early mid 80s kind of. There's no great war happening, but they just end up going to a recruitment office. Like Bill Murray gets dumped by his chick. He's got he just quit his taxi driving job. Mm-hmm. And his buddy is John Landis, and they're just egging each other on, dude, come on, let's don't be a pussy, let's do it. And they end up going into the recruitment office, they sign up, and then that's when the film sort of starts. And then they get to the barracks and they meet everybody else, and everybody's fucking insane. It's every single guy in the barracks is fucking weird or crazy.
The barracks is...
It's an army. It's like the house where the army guys stay,
Right.
and then they
where
go
they
out.
make their beds.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
they have to be ridiculously on point about
Yes.
their living situation.
I've lost my job, my apartment, my car, and my girlfriend.
Well, the Army can turn your life around.
Before I knew it, she was walking next to me, singing, do I did it, did it, do.
Join a whole new breed of professionals.
Oh my God, mama.
Learn what it's like to feel like a man. Get your body...
And then I remembered, and again, you should see this movie. It's super fun, and it's also from that Cold War time where we have a boogeyman, and that's always in a movie. It's the Russians.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking about this documentary I saw, I don't know, 5 years ago or a couple of years ago, and it was about the French Foreign Legion. And the French Foreign Legion sort of mirrors the plot of Stripes, because the French Foreign Legion is just men that have nowhere else to go, and they're kind of psycho. You basically have to abandon your life to join the French Foreign Legion, and when you get there, they give you a new identity, and they give you a French or European Social Security number. You're not allowed to have contact with anybody. And when you go to these places, when you go to try out to get in, it's literally like you just entered Pirate Island. Or like one guy described it as like prison with guns.
They are the men of the French Foreign Legion. Today, the mystique that surrounds these unusual soldiers still fascinates, still draws young men to enlist in their ranks.
It's a place where you go to learn how to soldier, but it's also a place for adventurers and dreamers and romantics and things like that. And that was really kind of the aspect that drew me to it.
But once they enlist, many of these dreamers discover that being a legionnaire is a lot tougher than they ever imagined.
Like everybody is like an ex-drug smuggler, a Navy SEAL who got thrown out, a guy from like the Congo who's like, this is his one chance he can get a French passport.
So there's no like, you don't have to be clean.
Oh, no. I mean, the one thing that they do look for is like if you were like a drug smuggler and maybe someone's still looking for you, there's like security issues. And like, but as long as you haven't done like rape, murder, whatever the big nasty ones are, like they're like, whatever, dude, get in here. Because it takes a bit of like psycho. But I started to like dig back into it last night, and I found out that it started because of there were all these wars or attempted revolutions in Europe in like the 1850s, 60s or whatever. And they were, every time they failed, like France was so liberal that they would like sort of absorb all these like wild ass like cowboy revolutionaries from all over Europe. And the king was like really interested in sort of expanding the colonies. So he was like, okay, no one in France wants to get down with my dirty work. Like, but I got bar rooms full of fucking maniacs from all different countries.
Oh, shit.
So
And
why
that's
don't
the dirtiest work, the colony.
Oh God,
Oh,
like
my
go to
God.
Africa, go to South America, fucking, guard a
Horrible.
gold mine, take Algeria, So they circumstantially kind of like built like pirate battalions of men that had nowhere else to go and they needed to be in the fight.
So you can redeem yourself, but be prepared to give up a lot.
For new recruits, the sacrifices begin as soon as they walk through the Legion's doors.
Boot camp was the most extreme experience of my life. They pound you into killing machines. It's a very minimalist existence. There's no creature comforts at all. We had what's called the raid march, and that's basically an endurance qualifying march. And in our case, it was for 7 days. 7 days from dusk till dawn, we were on our feet marching. You almost went into an insane frame of mind by the time you're finished. You were that tired. It was that tough.
And it's been going for 200 years. And you go there and first you got to like do some pull-ups or whatever.
Wait, the French Legion has been going for 200 years?
Yes.
Oh, so this goes back to the like when the
When
king was actually doing the
It was
colony
started
stuff.
by a king. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like King Philip or some guy, George or something.
Okay.
So it's been going forever, but it's like this weird situation where nobody that joins has any legal standing in the country of France, and they don't pledge allegiance to France. They pledge allegiance to the legion, like the foreign
cause,
legion.
kind of.
Yeah. So if they get in trouble, there's no fucking like legal protection for these people. Oh, thank you, an orange. Yeah. And so there are these guys that like, they were considering suicide. And then there's someone's like, dude, check out the Foreign Legion. Go there and get your ass kicked and like it'll straighten you out. And I watched a little documentary on it last night and it's like absolute madness. Like the guys are all fucking, one guy, he's like, yeah, the commander's speaking to me. There's a guy from Texas and he's like, I don't speak French. There's a guy speaking French to me, yelling at me in a Russian accent of French.
Oh my God.
And I don't understand anything. I could tell he's like Eastern European and he's yelling at me about how I'm folding like my shirt in my bunk. And like, I'm looking at other guys and they're like trying not to make eye contact. And like, that's how you got to work everything out. It's mandatory. You can't speak your own language.
Yeah.
And then it was just like all it's like this adventure spirit that all these guys have, even though it's like You could argue that some of it's like hellish, dirty work.
Yeah, what is an adventure?
Yeah, I mean, it just struck me as like this insane thing people forget about. They're still fighting. They're in the Ukraine, they're in South America, they're all over Africa. And then they get out and they have a French identity. And a lot of guys never go back to their old lives because they've been from some, they're running from something or
beaten up by non-commissioned officers who know their victims have no one to turn to. For even though the Legion is a part of the French army, the rules that protect French troops don't apply to the foreign volunteers.
The Legionnaires are not going to write their congressman. They're represented by nobody in France. So they really have no way to appeal. So the Legion has a free hand politically to do their will with these people.
It doesn't take long for some of the battered recruits to start wondering whether they really want to stick it out in the Legion for 5 long years.
But it's been going. Is it still?
It's still fully operational. Like they're in Ukraine and they're like defending gold mines and fucking I think just north of Brazil because France still has something going on down there. Mm-hmm. But they're guys that are like, some people are just trying to get out of their country. They're stuck in some third world and there's no way to even email or go to a website. You have to show up in person and knock on a door in either southern France or Paris. It's like, it's so like old school.
Yeah, it sounds very not modern at all. Like, especially, but it's a private company then, I take it.
Well,
kind of.
They've had issues with it because like De Gaulle was like, I feel like there's a coup coming on. Like the Legionnaires are going to fucking revolt.
Who's De Gaulle?
He was a French president around World War II, I think, or just after.
Okay.
Just after. But there was a lot of problems with the colonies revolting and the Legionnaires like didn't know who they were supposed to be like loyal to. So then everyone got paranoid and thought that the Legionnaires would take over the colony and then like turn on France, and De Gaulle had to like figure out how to squash it. And I don't know, there's just like, it's this chaotic like.
How is it contained though? Because I mean, if you bring all these guys together, I mean, one would think that they would kind of abuse the power they have.
I think most of these people, it's saving their lives.
Yeah,
they're either running from something. They're basically all running from something horrible.
So they're grateful.
Yeah, a lot of guys
are bite the hand that feeds them,
and they have a very strict like rule about who can get in. So a lot of guys don't get in, and they're devastated because this was their last fucking chance in life, and they couldn't do the pull-ups, or they didn't pass the IQ, or there's like, a Dutch mafia looking for them, and they're like, we can't get involved with that. But it was really interesting, and I saw 3 guys last night. There was like a Scottish guy who was like, I have 4 kids, I'm a fuck up, I need to get my life together and then raise my family. Then there was a drug smuggler from Holland. Then there was a guy from Gabon, which is a country in Africa, and they kind of tracked these 3 dudes. And these guys are like, well, the Dutch guy gets thrown out because of there's criminals are still looking for him, and they're like, we can't get like tangled up in some mafia shit. And he's like, I don't even have money to like get a bus. I came here with nothing. And so the dudes in the
they're interviewing people like in the drafting kind
of,
what's it called, like the tests.
Yeah, they're still, because it takes months before you're confirmed. And the dudes are all like, it was kind of sweet to see. They were like, fuck man, I think I got €5, and dudes are emptying their pockets to give this dude some money so he can like get somewhere.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was interesting that like this stuff goes on. Like this is a huge like regiment in the French army that is very active, but no one really knows about it anymore. It's sort of something from like black and white movies.
Yeah. And, it sounds untrue.
No, I mean,
sounds like
it's crazy.
It couldn't go on in a modern society.
But it's like locked in. Like it's going to be there for, I mean, because they haven't done anything really bad, but they're always like managing these sketchy situations.
That's a good way to contain people.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's like
bad things.
Putting them to work a little. It's just, it's so crazy that it exists.
But who's holding them responsible then? Like, what is the hierarchy like?
They're part of the French army, but they're their own like unit, and they have like units in within that.
But they're still like different kind of
Oh yeah,
officers,
they're like
majors, and
yeah, it runs like that.
yeah,
But then you'll see a guy with like face tattoos and like a military haircut at the same time, and he's like just jacked,
yeah,
and he looks like he's gonna bite your nose off. But it's this weird. I just thought it was such a strange, like after thinking of how silly it's approached in Stripes.
yeah.
With just a bunch of gangly comedians that are like, "Yeah, I'm John Candy trying out for the army, man. It's my last hope to get in shape."
Yeah.
And then it's like the real guys are like, "I will fucking die if they don't let me in here."
Yeah.
Like I'm so fucked.
Yeah.
Like I don't even have a ticket to get home to like San Diego or whatever. But I don't know. I just got thinking about all that stuff when I was realizing like how clownish the current situation is. And then there's these guys like the moving parts of it all are like something to like kind of explore.
Yeah.
Way below politicians and all the whatever your thoughts on everything are. There's these like gears moving that have their own stories that are like almost desperate for confrontation to keep themselves from dying or going to prison.
Shit. Yeah.
And a lot of them seem like total characters too.
But there's also a purpose, I guess.
But depending on which way where you're standing. For
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, depending on where they're like, what the tasks are given them. But anything is better than like being alone with something terrible.
Yeah, I mean, one of the guys was like, "Yeah, I was like in my car with a gun. Like, this is it. Fuck
Yeah.
it. I'm out. I'm tired of this shit." And then so he remembered the Foreign Legion from a movie he saw. But I've also seen like pretty normal guys that just wanted to do it since they were little kids, that because they saw the movies. Because Hollywood really like painted the thing as like
I heard about it, but
James
never
Cagney
like,
was in
understood it. I just thought it was like a special forces kind of thing.
but all crazy dudes, all
Yeah,
dudes
yeah,
that are
yeah.
like nothing left. They got nothing. There's
Yeah.
no family. There's no past.
There's definitely like a French Legion character in a lot of spy shows and stuff, where they can't find out anything about
Yeah.
someone. Like, but he's really good.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
He
yeah.
is like, he can do it all. He's like a para jumper,
Yeah,
but also like a frogman.
yeah.
and
He's like
a
lived in sand dunes.
physician and like
Yeah.
chemist.
No, it's really interesting
Yeah.
like what these guys do.
That's cool. Need to look into this.
But I also highly suggest watching Stripes just to laugh your ass off.
yes, maybe that's good now when everything's
No, it's
when
great.
the whole world is in a war. Maybe it's like
Yeah.
it feels wrong to watch war comedy, but maybe it's needed. I don't know.
I think putting a human touch on anything is always
no,
good.
yeah, of course.
There's a
we
great
need
scene in
to
that
laugh
movie.
no matter what.
You should definitely watch the movie, but there's a scene, maybe we'll plug it in, where they're just meeting each other in the movie in Stripes. They're meeting each other in the barracks for the first time. It's one of the most like piss your pants, like hold your belly laughing. Just each guy introducing himself, and they've all got they're all fucking mental. Like,
My name's Howard J. Terkstra. I'm from Kansas City. My hobbies are fast cars and fast women. Because that's why my guys in my car club call me the Cruiser.
The name's Francis Sawyer. But everybody calls me Psycho. Any of you guys call me Francis, and I'll kill you. You just made the list, buddy. And I don't like nobody touching my stuff. So just keep your meat hooks off. If I catch any of you guys in my stuff, I'll kill you.
My name's Dewey Oxburger. My friends call me Ox. You might have noticed I've got a slight weight problem. No. Yeah, I do. No. Yeah, I do. Anyway, I went to this doctor, and well, he told me I swallowed a lot of aggression, along with a lot of pizzas. Pizzas.
Hell yeah.
but yeah, that's where I was for the last few days. Mentally, I was in Algeria.
Were you fantasizing about being a French legionnaire?
You know, I would get my ass smoked in any of those situations, but I don't know. It's just everything's such about like hacking and, you know, an app for everything. And then you pivot to shit like this and you're like, if they complain, they literally get beat up.
and that's kind of, sometimes I fantasize about that.
Yeah.
Like simple tasks.
Yeah.
Or just somebody telling me to do something.
You gotta clean-
instead of the whole world like psyching me to do things.
Yeah.
Like subliminal messages, like just flooding my whole brain.
It's true.
It is quite nice when like just a strong, dangerous guy is telling you to do push-ups.
Yeah, there is something to it.
There's something to it, but
especially these days where it's like your brain's mushing so hard.
Yeah.
And everything is sort of like a soft confusion.
But if I have to pick, I would rather lay on my couch eating chili cheese rings and scrolling.
You
for a while longer.
Until depression just crushes you.
And then we will all go to France.
Yes.
Maybe I can ask my colorful French guy if he can take us there.
He'll probably know all about it. Because they know it.
He talks exactly like this, huh?
Yeah, you go to the Legion.
Okay, of course I will help you, huh?
Was this the guy you tell me was he cooked some fish on your porch, on your bench?
No,
is that guy French?
He's not French.
Oh, okay.
But I will tell the story.
I would love to hear that story.
Very good friend of mine. Fantastic human being. I'm just buttering him up now.
Lovely gentleman.
Fantastic. Kind. Rare these days that people are generally kind. You know what I mean? Like, but he just, I was in the skate shop. And he asked me, do you want me to come by and make you some fish sandwiches?
That's awesome.
He asked me just like that.
You like look at your
phone.
And
I was like, yes. I would like that.
That's great.
And a few hours later, he shows up with this box. Like, is this? Yeah. Just a box. And I got footage of this, by the way. I took pictures.
Good.
A box with mayo, bread he made, like dark bread.
Yeah.
2 cans of what the fuck is that?
Sardines?
Sardines, yes.
I've still never eaten one.
2 cans of sardines, mayo, pickles.
Do sardines have the heads on them still?
No, they're like cut, just the body.
Okay, and like the guts?
And then I think they clean them and then they put them like in oil.
I could finally try that, I think.
Yeah.
I thought they were just
Dude,
whole fish in a can.
No,
I thought everyone was fucking...
They're small.
Okay.
Small fish. And he's got this idea of... And he also brought like paper towels.
Man, guy with the plan right here.
Yeah. So he took them outside. He put the paper towel on top of the fish can. He opened them up.
Yeah.
Put the paper towel in it, and then he lit them on fire. And they kind of burned like a candle for a long time.
Is there
just
stuff
to smoke the fish?
Is there like oil or something?
Yeah, there's a bunch of oil in it.
Does this guy live on train car? Like he just travel the trains, like on the hanging off the back?
It looked very like
hobo
old
style.
School homeless, like a traveling homeless,
like romantic homelessness,
preparing a meal. Yeah, for sure. But it did that, and it was beautiful. Put the mayo on the bread, put the burnt fish, and then
gourmet.
Pickles on it. Wonderful. Yeah, even have the Danish beers.
I was going to say, of course you had something to drink with this.
Wonderful. And it was a Friday, I think.
I remember you told me it was like fairly sunny or something.
It was a great, wonderful.
What are you going to do for this guy? That sounds just amazing.
Yeah. We will see what I'm...
Bring him to the mud pile.
Exactly, yeah.
Get him over to the mud pile.
VIP pass to the Maximum Impact Mudfest.
Yeah.
26.
This can all be yours if you'd like to join us.
Maybe like a Monster Guinness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe one of those for him.
It'd be lovely. It's a fair trade.
Free...
it's called reciprocity.
Free candy cane.
Reciprocal.
Sugar.
Yeah.
Free cotton candy. Green cotton candy.
We'll get you some cotton candy next to the mud pile.
Free Monster cotton candy for him.
That you could literally produce that and people would buy it for like
Hell
a
yeah.
month. It would be like a big
Hell
sell.
Yeah.
That's fun.
There was a monster fountain at one like a market that I visited. This is
just
a great PR stunt.
Green
actually.
juice.
It was just a basic fountain. Like think a smaller Swedish town. This is like the hillbilly fest. Not the hillbilly, but kind of like the car people. Like a car week.
Yeah.
And there's always like a market with like t-shirts with like sexual messages on it.
Nice.
What do you call
Sketchy
it?
t-shirt shops.
You know, like just sex music people. Sex rock people.
What the fuck is
You know
sex
sex rock?
I don't know.
Könsrock in Sweden. It's like
I thought there was like
smaller communities up north and also down south in Blekinge. They love this music. It's about like masturbating, like
You're
fucking girls.
fucking kidding me.
No. A lot of your friends will know this.
crank rock.
Maybe I don't know the U.S. equivalent to this, but it's a genre and it
new
was huge in the
or-
90s.
Oh,
Now it's like
sex rock.
yeah, sex rock.
I've never heard of this.
It's great.
You like it?
You see the people driving in the cars, the modified Volvos with the triangle on it?
Yeah.
This is like a result of the sex rock people.
I thought there was like a car culture with like Eddie Medusa and all
Yeah,
these guys.
that's them.
That's called sex rock.
Yeah, basically.
Ah, okay. And they sing about like jerking off.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah. You know Eddie Medusa's biggest hit is like jerking off, jerking off.
You're kidding.
I don't know.
I mean, people play it for me and it's so goofy. I just start tuning it out. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah,
And then
I
it's like
know.
a culture.
They love it. Anyways, they had a market
Okay.
a little bit up in North Sweden, and there was like a monster tent.
Wow.
And with like free monsters and monster merch, and they poured something into the fountain, like a classic Swedish fountain, and it's all green, like it looks like the monster juice kind of.
Shrek's piss.
Yeah, Shrek piss. And kids were playing in it, and I got pictures.
You could like physically get in it. Oh, it was like a real
yeah, it was like
fountain.
a real fountain,
That's part of like the
Yeah.
landscape.
and they just poured something into the system, I guess. And it looked like monster. It's ridiculous.
Dude, monster marketing knows no boundaries.
Hell yeah!
It's amazing.
But we know one of those at Mudfest.
Oh, that'd be mandatory.
Yeah,
Just have like some sort of like fire hose of monster.
yeah.
Well, it's good that we're coming up with like a real game plan
Yes.
for Mudfest 26,
Hell yeah.
the premiere.
I need to wash my hands because they're sticky from the orange.
All right, go for it.
Oh, this looks very promising.
Are we back on?
Yeah.
All right, we're back on air, and I found this thing that actually my Scottish buddy Logan told me about, and he kept trying to describe it to me, and it sounded so ridiculous that it took me a while. It was like a few days of him mentioning it in text that I was like, yeah, buddy, whatever. This is probably some TikTok shit or something. I'm like, I don't get it, you know?
He was trying to.
He was like,
to
dude,
get you
there's
to
this
talk
guy.
about it."
There's this fucking guy. He's like an African Scottish king, and he's living in the woods.
See, I love this when our listeners send us stuff.
Yeah, but
talk about.
That would be great. This was from a while back, but it just popped into my head yesterday. And I think because I never heard about it anywhere else, no one around me was talking about it, and it was just this thing between me and him that happened. And I had some laughs, and you know what? We need to have laughs. I feel like laughter is the best medicine. I've always said that. You know. So we have this video. It's from this particular report is from what's that shit say? The Scottish Sun, very prominent news source, and we can I'll show Pear for the first time, and then you guys will also be seeing it.
Yeah.
I guess we just hit play here.
Allah Kubala
Eliswe
Siona.
is here. Blessed be the King of the North. Blessed be
Love
the
the
Holy
outfit.
One of David.
A group claiming to be an African tribe with its own king and queen have set up in a wood in the borders with a vow to expand over Scotland. The kingdom
Is
of
he
Kabula
possessed? Why is
claims
his
they have
eyes
settled
white?
here to reclaim land stolen from their ancestors in the Highland 400 years ago.
Yeah,
But
see,
vigilantes
he's channeling something like he figured out that his ancestors used to live in Scotland.
Oh.
So it'll continue, but it gets pretty wild.
Targeting the group of 3 who are based in Jedburgh and been hit with an eviction notice by the council. 43-year-old
she's
Jean
feeling
Gashel,
it.
who declares herself tribal queen Nandi, documented life with her husband,
How many other?
36-year-old King Ati.
Well, it's a tribe of 3.
His name is Ofe,
And they live in like kind of a hunting grounds.
giving an insight into the Kabbalah way of life on the site. Authorities served the trio an eviction notice earlier this month, but ahead of that, their camp was pulled down and their rebuilt shelters.
So someone burned their camp down because they were just sick of the shit.
Tracked down the tribe at their new camp in Woodland near the town's school, which they say was set up following the fire by kind residents who have been supporting them with donations of tents, clothes, and food. The Queen and handmaid kneeled on each side of the throne.
Handmaid?
Queen and handmaid.
Hell yeah.
Made from twigs, pine cones, and leaves, and whose
Is that what they're saying, blessed be?
Yes.
Praise be.
He's the king who's returned.
Did he watch like Handmaid's Tale and now combined it with the ancestry?
You sound like you don't believe him.
But there's a sense of uneasiness. We don't know much about their culture, so there's an element of feeling uneasy. But I think they do play on that.
I feel cautiously optimistic.
King and Queen have been together for around 15 years and lived in houses before setting off on their pilgrimage to Scotland to live like their ancestors. And local councillor Scott Hamilton has said, we need to be clear that we can't just start living.
The girl on the right
in
feels
community.
slightly
We have rules, we have laws. And
less important.
Well, she's the handmaid in it.
Yeah,
I think,
okay, she's the
right?
handmaid.
So she, there's like the queen.
Yeah.
Then there's the helper.
Yes.
Somebody's got to take care of do the dirty work.
Right.
While he reigns over the kingdom.
She delivers the babies.
Yes. She'll take care of the babies. She cooks.
No, the handmaiden.
Yeah.
Have you seen Handmaid's Tale?
Well, you're thinking like modern.
Yeah.
Western. You're getting too Western.
No, but I mean, when is this?
Oh, this was in the fall.
Okay, so it's modern. Then.
But they're starting to like embrace tradition of 400 years ago when.
How long have they been?
He was
this little situation here, is it new?
Yeah, well, this was in the fall.
Yeah.
And he got there end of summer.
Okay, yeah.
And apparently the people there were like, get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? So someone got fed up and like burnt down their tents when they were out doing something. And they moved to a new place and the locals were like trying to be kind of nice. So they're like donating to these guys because they're like,
I mean, that's
they don't want to be seen saying what the fuck, basically. So there's like little.
They need to be obeyed and followed.
Kingdom of Kubala is an ancient kingdom which existed in Great Britain 400 years ago.
Yep, true.
Yes,
factual.
This kingdom is a kingdom for the Jacobites, the Highlanders of Scotland, and the true Moors of Kubala. 400 years ago, my ancestors were deported from this land. The rest of them were killed and destroyed in the land they used to own.
Is there a way to fact check this?
Some of them went
It doesn't work if you fact check.
Yeah, okay.
Some of them went to Jamaica. Some of them went to Ghana.
So they colonized Jamaica.
Yeah.
They discovered Ghana.
After 400 years,
after leaving Scotland.
there shall come the rise of Kubala. And the Messiah and the King of Kubala shall come back.
Well, he's off to a great start. I mean,
he's selling hard.
Story which was told in the Lion King.
Oh boy, see
shit.
right there,
I
he
am
pulls
the
it
King
all
of
together.
Kubala, and I have come to reclaim my pride. Kubala, Kubala.
Ilizwe.
I mean, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Good for this guy.
I mean, he's amazing, and I didn't really know the history of this. I had been following like the whitewashed, like Braveheart style Scottish history. They didn't teach this in high school. I'll tell you that.
No.
And it's really, it's kind of nice to see the real history finally.
Maybe for a reason.
Yeah. Well,
because I mean, if they told the truth, Kubala's kingdom would be massive by now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they had to keep him under their thumb.
But I really do like the aesthetic.
It's pretty fun. It's got like a little bit of like junkyard chic, kind of like some like African garb, but then just a bunch of trash over there from just throwing things next to where they live.
Is one wrong for saying that they are homeless? Because I want to. Like,
is it nomad homeless?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, he's without home, I would
yeah,
suppose.
But
yeah.
Because it feels like a lot of the homeless people that I've met during my life.
Yes.
In skateboarding, it's not uncommon that you kind of come across these camps when you're out looking for like, you know, you're looking for spots to skate basically out in the industry areas or
in weird places,
in just weird places
the grid,
that normal people never go. And you come across these people.
Yeah.
Not the Kabula king.
No.
But you come across people that are without a home, nomadic kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And they are quite often very delusional. You know what I mean? Like, of course. But do you think that like that fantasy plays a big part in being homeless? Like maybe I don't know if these 3 Kabalians
royals.
These 3 royals have been in Scotland for a long time, or did?
I have a little bit more.
Yes, but maybe you should update me before I start ranting them. Because
No. Before you form misguided opinions, but you're kind of on the right track.
Right.
He had a little bit of trouble in London as a entrepreneur and a real estate mogul. Oh. And wife was the queen was sort of like trying to become like an influencer of like luxury.
Oh.
Explaining that her husband was very wealthy and he was just acquiring real estate all over London.
Oh. So they're into power.
Yeah, but I think things fell apart fairly fast when everything turned out to be one big hustle.
Yeah.
And things were foreclosed. And then I think he kind of went on like the run and then like reappeared as the king prophesized in the Lion King franchise.
In Scotland.
He had to get back to where the prophecy had foretold.
Yeah.
So what little they have on him as far as backstory is that just kind of like a little bit of a hustler who hadn't yet discovered he was king. He was just trying to make ends meet, you know?
Yeah.
And then he had a light bulb moment.
Yeah.
That, he realized he was the king of Kabbalah, the last of a line that had once ruled Scotland 400 years ago before being forced out to discover Jamaica and Ghana.
Imagine if he's right.
That would certainly be an interesting situation we'd have to analyze.
Like, imagine if this actually is true. And everyone's just laughing at him. And he's like, I know I did wrong in my past, but I am, in fact.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, don't really pay attention to like what I did in London. Yeah. Man, who cares? Like,
yeah. No, damn.
Yeah, it's interesting. And I didn't get to check up on what he's doing now because I was like kind of in a rush. But I would imagine like he's doing pretty well. He's got a new thing set up or like, like a different kind of prophecy hustle.
He's not in the woods still.
I don't know. This was a few months ago, but I do remember seeing other stories where like the little Scottish ladies were like so afraid to like be skeptical. They were like, like everything he was saying just denied their own realities. And they were like, well, he seems friendly. Like, let's just give him stuff.
Yeah, but isn't that beautiful though?
It was a little cultural harmony.
I mean, he's like a Loki.
This is true. There we are. There's the thread.
That's what I mean.
You just wrapped the fucker up.
Damn.
The constellation of the TV. I'm blown away, dude. Your analytical mind.
This is needed.
Yeah.
Sometimes
a little something to talk about.
You need to throw a weird character in there.
The king of Kabbalah.
Just for the the citizens or the people in the community to rediscover themselves.
Yeah, I think
that they are kind and like non-judgmental.
A little too non-judgmental, possibly, but yeah.
But still, it's needed.
I mean, it does. It shakes the tree of that neighborhood,
and he doesn't realize it.
That's the funny part. I don't know if he does or not.
He is like you going to that event in a colorful
outfit. I'm dressed like this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Just like, hello! Hello, my people in black. I've worn the wrong thing, but it's okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm that guy.
You are.
And everyone's just being real fucking friendly because they don't know what to say.
Damn. Maybe that's your new nickname.
King of Kabbalah?
Yeah.
Kubala.
Just Kubala. Instead of Minute, it's Kubala here in Sweden.
Kubala. I've come to reign over my pride, as foretold in the Lion King franchise.
Chris, aka King Kubala.
Usually a fella likes to reach a bit further back than the fucking Disney movie for a little stake in the game, but
it's a good reference for the Scottish people. I bet they loved.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we love Lion King.
Yeah.
Lion King 1 and 2 are great.
Scar.
Boom. Yeah.
Oh, he was an ugly character, that Scar.
That
Sorry,
Scottish
people,
accent was fucking horrible.
Yeah. Okay, so you do it then.
I can't really do it. I have to like listen to a guy to copy. I can't just whip it out. No way. No way. He's no king. I can't do it. I sound like a fucking crackhead.
You sounded like Kubala.
Why are you king?
Why am I king?
Why am I king? But yeah, I feel like
that was a good.
You fucking tied it up with a bow right there, dude. That was impressive. What we need from people is some questions or topics you'd like us to cover.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's fun to explore this big fucking ball we live on. Look for wacky stories.
Yeah, I mean, do you have another one?
I do, but I'd prefer to save it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to keep that in my holster. But I do think it was funny. We accidentally ended up right where we needed to.
Yeah.
And
are we done?
I think we got it right.
I think we got it. I don't think there's a lot of cutting to be done here.
No, straight shot. One kill.
Maybe I had more stuff to talk about, but I can say that as well. We're not in a rush.
No.
It's important these days not to rush.
Why are you in a rush?
Why are we in a rush? I mean, we're not.
I mean, I don't think anybody is.
We're going to be here every week.
Relentlessly.
Reminding everyone.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome to episode 70. Fucking who cares?
Yeah.
That's
what we do.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.
We will. Tune in. Ciao. Goodbye. It's me. Goodbye, King Kabbalah.
Dude, my man is